I suppose you already know NotebookLM by Google. I suppose you already know that you can upload your sources and ask something to AI about your sources, generate different kind of contents, FAQs, study guides, table of contents, even summarize your sources. I suppose you already know you can also generate very interesting podcasts, audio podcasts with NotebookLM. But there's one thing NotebookLM is not very good at, and it's generating content. So this is something very good if you want to brainstorm your sources, your ideas, and then you can start from here and generate very good content. But there are different ways to do it, and in this video I want to show you, in my opinion, the smartest way to do it. If you think this can be useful, please click on the like button, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment, and now let's get into this video. As I said, you can generate podcasts with NotebookLM, but how can you use this podcast? Yes, you can upload it on a podcast platform, or maybe generate a YouTube video with this same audio, but that's not what I want to show you. I think you can use this audio podcast to generate very good blog posts or even YouTube video scripts if you want. But you could also ask why use the audio podcast when you can interact with your sources, maybe do a summary, maybe have bullet points and then generate content from there. Well, because in these podcasts something really interesting happens. You have some slightly different nuances, you have some opinions sometimes into these podcasts, you have in some way more human content, and this is why I think this is a good idea. I know I'm not the only one that uses this way of generating content, but I'm using it from the start, from the first time I saw this podcast feature here. Okay, so for the sake of this example, I uploaded a source about SEO writing AI. Why? Because SEO writing AI came out with an update, they introduced the brand voice, so let's say I want to generate a blog post or a YouTube video script about this new SEO writing AI feature, and I want to use NotebookLM podcast to do it. By the way, if you don't know SEO writing AI, I have many videos on my channel. I think this is a great SEO AI writing tool, and I also have a very good discount in the description if you want to try it out. Okay, so this is my source. As you can see, I uploaded all these URL page, and this is step number 1. Upload your sources. In this case, I just have one. You may have many. Then you can generate your podcast, and you can even customize it now. This is a recent feature, so I can give instructions to my podcast. For instance, I can say focus on the importance of this new feature, use a simple language, you can give any instructions you want, and it's not perfect in following all these instructions, but it works pretty well. So I can generate my podcast and wait until it's ready. Okay, my podcast is ready. In this case, it's quite short, just over 3 minutes, because I just have one source, and as you can see, this URL page, it's not so rich in information, so obviously my podcast is quite short, but that's not an issue. It really depends on the number of sources, the topic, and so on. Now, this is the first step. Then you need to download this audio file. Okay, then next step, you need a transcript of this audio file, because obviously it's an audio. I found this really interesting transcription tool. It's free. You can find it by clicking on the link in the description or going to digitaltoolcase.com/go/transcription. And when you are on this page, you can click on this transcribe now. Here is where you can drag and drop your file or upload by selecting here. Then you need to choose the language and the kind of audio you are uploading. In this case, it's a podcast. I am a human. and start transcribing. Riverside is also a really good video editor online. Maybe you can try it for free when you are on this page. It's interesting because you can edit your video by using the transcript, something similar to the script, for example. And as you can see, it's pretty good because you can edit with this transcript. You can also add audio tracks, your brand, different layouts, music captions, automatic captions. Really, really good. But again, maybe you can try it for free when you are on this page. Now my audio file is transcribing. In the meantime, we can take a listen to this podcast, just a little part.
Hey everyone, welcome back. Ready for another deep dive?
Always. What are we looking at today?
We're diving into SEO Writing AI's brand new brand voice feature.
Interesting. What does it do?
Well, imagine this. What if you had a tool that could write just like you?
Okay, so as you can hear, this is my podcast. I don't want to listen it all. But again, using this audio podcast to generate content will give your content something more human, because these are fake, obviously humans that talk, and often they use metaphors, examples, something that you can't really get if you chat directly with your sources. Okay, perfect. I have my audio transcript and it's done pretty well, I can say. Now I could download this transcript or I can just copy to clipboard for the sake of this example. And again, this is free. You can use it by clicking the link you find in the description. Now, next step. Once you have your transcript, you can really use whatever you want to generate your content. In this case, I will use Claude, but you can even use ChatGPT or other tools where you can upload your content, your summary, your sources, your transcript. And I can use, for instance, a prompt like this. Please generate a very detailed blog article by using the following transcript. Please keep the human style, any examples or metaphor the transcript may have. And then I just pasted my transcript. You may change this prompt in any way you want your blog or your video script to be like, and then just generate. You will notice in this blog post, depending on the tool you use, obviously they are different, but you will notice something different than the classical blog post, because it will maintain the style, the human style, and again, if they use examples and so on into this podcast, they will be kept in the article. And as you can see, this is just a quick example, but here it's using a metaphor. Just like no two fingerprints are exactly alike, your writing has unique patterns, rhythms, and so on. And it's using a human language, in this case feed the beast. It's not really classical AI terms. Even here, customization station. And again, here in the bottom line, the conclusion, think of it as having writing partner who knows your style inside and out. It's using some kind of metaphor even here. But again, this is just a quick example to show you how good can be the content, how human can be the content if you use a podcast transcript instead of just chatting with sources here. Now let's try to generate even a video script. So do the same thing, but this time I want a YouTube video script for a review of this new SEO Writing AI feature. Again, keep the human style and all the transcript nuances. Let's see how this YouTube video script will be. Okay, in this case, as you can see, I also have some instructions to produce my YouTube video, but I will scroll very slowly this video script so you can read it by yourself and tell me if you like it here in the comments below. I want to read your impressions. I want to know what do you think of this slightly different way of producing and generating content, again in order to have something different, something more human, something smarter, in my opinion. Now, again, I want to point out this was a really short NotebookLM podcast. I just uploaded one source with little information, but anyway, I have a pretty good content here. Imagine if you upload more sources and maybe you give more specific instructions to your podcast. You can really craft a very good audio. Then you can transcribe it for free with Riverside. Again, link is in the description. You can generate the content you want by using Claude or even ChatGPT or any other AI tool, and you will have a very unique content, even if you use your competitors' articles, for instance, here in this sources section. So that's it. I hope you find interesting this way of generating content. Again, NotebookLM is very good in brainstorming, in summarizing the facts you want to add in your content. It's not very good in writing your content, so you need a multi-step approach, and this can be very smart, very useful. You will generate really good content if you start from good sources. Maybe you already done something like this. If not, and you found it smart and useful, click on the like button, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment below, obviously. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you want, you can click here and watch for my other contents. That's it for now, and as always, I'll see you soon in the next video.